Welcome back to Summit Railway. Fall has arrived around here, and with that I get a lot of leaves falling on my garden railroad. Of course I want to remove them, but a little more efficient than in the past. I was doing it by hand. Now I've bought myself a leaf blower, which you can see right behind me, and we are going to test this thing out. The tracks in my big station area are a mess right now, and I want to try to blow all these leaves off the tracks with my leaf blower. The conditions are less than ideal. The leaves are wet right now. We had a lot of rain in the past few days, but my track inspector is suggesting that we try the leaf blower right now. So let's do that. Here we go. This is my very first try, and the interesting part about this is not that the leaf blower can move leaves. I know it can, but in my particular case with the garden railroad I need to move the leaves but have the ballast stay in place. My ballast is not glued, it can move, and if you blow too hard it will move. So you need to find a sweet spot, and right off the bat I can tell you the most important thing about this leaf blower is that you can alter your airflow. You can really fine adjust it, and that's very important in this particular case. So as I'm moving the leaves along, there will be a pile up at some point, and if the pile gets too high, which you can see right here, I have to stop and remove the leaves by hand to an area where I can rake them later on. Then I can go on and blow the leaves alongside the railroad. This is important because it doesn't matter how careful you are going to move some ballast. And if you move it alongside the railroad, it stays kind of in place. Considering that we are dealing with big leaves that have fallen in the past 2 weeks, and the fact that they are very wet right now because the last rain was just hours ago, these are less than ideal conditions to do this. Normally I would wait until it's dried up so the leaves get light and they don't stick to the ground. But today we have those conditions, and I'd say this works really good. I mean, overall we are leaving just very few leaves on the ground and some hard to move objects like little sticks and some apples which have fallen from the nearby tree. But those will be picked up very quickly after the fact by hand. So this leaf blower will save me a lot of time in the future, and I can see another advantage, because when I have added all lights, platforms, buildings and so on to my station area, for example, I don't have to step into the layout to remove the leaves by hand. I can step outside, blow the leaves off of the layout and pick them up in the lawn area. So that will be a big advantage and will save me a lot of money and repairs by not stepping around in the layout in the station area and destroying stuff with my feet. But for now, let's move on to a different part of the layout where we have to deal with smaller leaves. As you can see, down here it's working even better. The leaves are not that heavy, thus I don't have to use that much airflow to move them, and for that reason the ballast will stay in place. So that's a win for me. But enough for now, let's pick up the leaves and have a look at the final results. There we go. This is how it looks like after just using the leaf blower. I haven't picked up any leaves from the layout. I have picked up the leaves in the lawn area beside. So overall this is looking very clean and I'm pleased with the result. Let's move along the layout a little further. I can tell you it's very easy to clean a single line. It is a little bit more challenging to clean station areas and shunting areas like that, but it works great overall. Up here you can see there is a little stick on the track. You can't remove this with a leaf blower, otherwise you will displace some ballast, so those are some items you will have to pick up by hand. The whole cleanup took me about 20 minutes, which is pretty fast I'd reckon. I'm so glad to have picked up this leaf blower. Faster cleanup means more time running my trains on the track. And with that, I wanna close up the video. So thank you for watching and we will see us in the next one when I do some electrical. Bye!